All right, welcome back. Time right now is 8:13. Take a look at these videos of hailstorms hitting parts of the south. You can see on the left of your screen here, golf ball size hail pounding parts of central Texas. On the right of your screen, we're looking at what one meteorologist is calling a, quote, river of ice in southern Florida. That hailstorm there accompanied by 60-mile-per-hour winds. And Jackie Antoine, audio guy, was telling us this is why people have garages. Yeah,
exactly. Yes, I know. Whenever we're talking about severe weather impacting the region, yes, it's always a good thing to maybe make sure that the car is in the garage, or also make sure that you're seeking shelter immediately, especially when you're talking about golf ball sized hail and also 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's not going to be a fun day if you're outside in that. But in terms of back here locally, this is a view of Hagerstown right now, much quieter than that video of that severe weather down towards the south from yesterday. And we're just seeing some fog out there this morning. That is reducing visibility for parts of the area, including Hagerstown. We're down to about 6 miles currently in that area. 5 in Martinsburg and Winchester, 4 miles in Leesburg, about 3 in Frederick. Not seeing too much of the visibility issues in the district and down towards Fredericksburg, but still about 7 miles of visibility in Culpeper. Luray has certainly noticed some improvement from earlier when we were down to less than a mile of visibility. Radar, we are all clear in terms of the precipitation, in terms of the cloud cover, a few clouds strolling by, but we are going to be tracking a mix of sun and clouds out there for your Thursday. Watching that precipitation down towards our south and west. That system will be advancing towards our area for the day tomorrow. It's going to be a wet and cooler end to the week. Not only that, it will be breezy as well, making it feel even cooler. But let's talk about the temperatures out there this morning. 40s to 50s. Starting to notice a few more 50s popping up on the map at this hour. 50 in Frederick, 51 in Hagerstown. Currently mid-50s in the district, upper 50s in Lexington Park, right around 50 in Fredericksburg. 40s have been retreated back over towards the I-81 corridor, just a little bit cooler out towards Woodstock at this hour, still into the upper 30s. We're trying to plan out the rest of your Thursday. We'll start to notice a mix of sun and clouds, temperatures upper 60s to near 70, nearly seasonable for this time of the year. Futurecast also showing us that we'll see those winds mainly out of south-southeast. That'll keep those temperatures a little bit cooler along our coastal communities there out across southeastern Maryland. By about 7 p.m. though, temperatures falling back into the 60s, and overnight tonight, not quite as cool. We'll see those overnight lows only sliding back into the low 50s with increasing cloud cover and then increasing chances for rain. Looks like the leading edge of the rainfall moves in about 2 to 3 a.m. Early tomorrow morning, and then turning widespread across the region by 7 a.m. and could be dealing with a few pockets of some steady to moderate rainfall on and off through the day. But the shower activity will be widely scattered through the afternoon and evening hours. Not quite as widespread as the morning, but still going to be tracking the rainfall chances through much of the day tomorrow. Saturday, still a few lingering showers in the morning. We could be dodging in and out of a few showers through the day Saturday, so we'll certainly be watching that. But it looks like Sunday will be the better chance for more rainfall expected as another system climbs up the coast. But we're looking at noon tomorrow, those rain showers across much of the area. This warm front trying to lift in, but since we're out ahead of it, it will be on the cooler side of things. Low 60s for those high temperatures tomorrow, and that is on the high end of the scale. Likely many of us into the upper 50s to low 60s for tomorrow. And then this warm front lifts off towards the north, and we should be seeing those temperatures right around 70 or at least low 70s for Saturday and Sunday. In terms of how much rainfall we can expect through Friday into early Saturday, a lot of the models showing at least an inch of rainfall. So we're going to continue to monitor this. If this gets any higher, might have to make tomorrow a DMV first warn day for the threat of some flooding. So we'll continue to monitor this over the course of the next 24 hours. So stick with DC News Now for the very latest. But here's a view of the rest of that 8-day outlook for the 8 o'clock hour. We're looking at low 60s tomorrow, low 70s for the weekend. Like I mentioned, Saturday we should be seeing some more dry times as opposed to what we'll see tomorrow or on Sunday. Mid 60s, a lingering shower or two early on Monday, and then we're into the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday, right around 70 by next Thursday. Shanika's here with the on-board look at the roadways. How's traffic?